Hi, Genki Call here with the Sentinel class trial for October 6th, 2022. This is a really solid class. And it's a very safe class to use because of this 25% chance to barrier a random ally at the start of my turn, reduce damage from skulls by 40%. So, I mean, it's solid, definitely, just for the traits. Also, we've got rock solid. We've got inflict stun when doing when enemies deal skull damage to me, which is super useful for Guild Wars when you've got those triple damage dealers. Um, this one, whatever, but gain barrier at the start of battle. You can add 20% of your armor to your skull damage, always nice. Or you can get extra hero experience from it if you wish. Rock solid, very solid. Banishment is awesome. It's godlike. You dispel all enemies on 4+ gem matches. That means any positive status effects that they have are gone. Just gone. And then you're immune to a bunch of negative status effects yourself. So it's a good class and I like it. And the most important thing about this class, the most notable thing about this class, besides what I just went over, is the class weapon. The Shield of Urskaya. So you don't have to get this in the shop. You can. Let me show you. You can get it in the shop, but the Shield of Urskaya it's unstoppable. You put this thing with Rowan or Tesla and you will absolutely obliterate your enemies. It is so good. And if you have it fully maxed, actually you don't even have to have it fully maxed. You only have to have a couple traits on it. Not only are you going to barrier whatever you cast on, you're going to barrier yourself as well. So superb weapon. Absolutely recommended that you get your 250 wins with Sentinel class so that you can have this weapon if you don't have it yet. Now I have Sentinel maxed out, so I'll be using a different class, but the team codes are all using Sentinel. All right, so this team that we've got here, we're kind of banking on, this is no legendaries, we're kind of banking on the enrage. So he's not going to enrage himself because you're not really going to be fighting any demons in here, but he does damage to an enemy. Great. He starts with 50% mana, also great. So a little bit of skull damage reduction. We've got the Mountain Crusher, the Mighty Mountain Crusher, for lots of mana for your team. Now, if you're, no, never mind that. So Mountain Crusher's awesome. Then we've got this guy, the Spirit of Rage. If you don't have him, he's in the shop right now under weekly event. He's 400, I think he's 400 glory, something like that. But he'll give you a little mana gen, a little extra, and he'll enrage. Now, if you don't have the Spirit of Rage, you can't get the Spirit of Rage, or you just would rather have something that does damage, you could do Berengari instead. Uses the same colors and also enrages a random ally. So we're kind of hoping it'll hit the first slot so that we get that double damage. And then this last guy is splash damage. So this will do damage to more than one enemy. So you hit here and it's going to splash over here and here. You know, it's something to kind of try and speed things up a little bit. But let's see if we can get some mana here. Oh, that was nice. That's nice. Okay, 61 splash damage. No, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because I want to be sure and get rid of that Valraven. There we go. Hit 2 or 3 at once there. Blow things up, get some extra mana, and brown. More mana, please. It's slow, but if you don't have the legendaries, you know, you're kind of stuck. So you do what you can. So let's go ahead and cast this, see what happens, just because we can. Well, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't a bad amount of mana generation. So that's cool. Next up is the team that I used to get to this point. I am on tier 4. I forgot to mention that. Sorry. I always do this, but if you're a new viewer, I have already finished the first 3 rounds. I'm using up my free sigils. I don't spend anything on the class events usually, but if you use your free sigils, You don't lose any battles and you don't lose any Val Ravens. You should be able to finish up round 4. So I'm doing the harder battles, the later battles, just to show a little better how this is going to work out if you're lower level. So next team, the one I used to get here, is Mountain Crusher again, because the mighty Mountain Crusher, it's a fantastic weapon. It starts a Death Storm. It does mana block partially these 2 troops, so you could put something else in here if you wish, something explodey. Ursuvius is going to do damage to all enemies, and he's also got a 50% chance to burn a random enemy at the start of the turn. King Mikhail is going to explode a row, get you more mana, do damage to all enemies, and extra damage if he's enraged, and he gets enraged when you match brown gems. So having the Mountain Crusher creating that Death Storm is very helpful for King Mikhail to do that extra damage. And Urskula is here not for her spell, although she does enrage all allies, which is nice, but she's here for the 50% mana start for the Urska. If you're missing any of these, you can replace one of them with the Spirit of Rage, any one of them that you want. I have to cough, hold on. Alright, again, Sentinel class, and I have it maxed out, so you don't see anything. Don't look. Barbarian. Alright, so I'm giving up my 50% mana start for my hero by switching to a different class. It is, of course, going to be faster with a 50% mana start for your Mountain Crusher, so I'm actually crippling myself a little bit here, but that's okay. I am not worried about that. We'll just go ahead and get some mana here for this guy. Well, you know, I mean, if it's going to be that way. I really like some more yellow, but I don't have it, so we'll go ahead and do this. Get a bunch of damage in. This guy is going to summon. 100% summons. She is so dangerous. Veldros is going to hit me for 29 damage. Yeah, that's so much damage. Oh, unless I can kill her here. Groovy. Ah, she didn't get a chance to cast. I still need yellow though, so we'll take the brown. We'll blow things up. Kapow! There we go. And we'll cast this guy this time, show you that we can get that that explosion just wherever you see mana that you need. That would be the place to click. And I have to cough again. I'm so sorry. Hold on just a second. Sorry, I paused it instead of muting it, so missed a little bit there. Okay, so I'm going to use this one more time, and then I will show you the next team, which is almost exactly the same team. Just a little bit different. Okay, I'll take the green. Yellow's what I want. Can I drop those down? No, I cannot. Okay. There's my yellow. Awesome. So we're going to explode a row. I'm going to take away their ability to use these skulls against me, get a little extra mana, then we'll cast with this. And done. Whee! Right, did I grab the next team code? I don't think I did, but we'll use that one for the last 2 battles here. Oh, I did grab it. Okay. Edit, manage, paste. Same thing, basically. Same troops, different order, but using a different weapon here, using the Obsidian Libram instead. Again, you're going to have a 50% mana start for it if you are using Sentinel class or any class that gives you 50% mana start. 50% mana start because of Urskula, not because of the class. But the Obsidian Libram is going to explode random gems, and it's a fantastic weapon. You can use anything you want here that's explodey just to get some mana here. But just wanted to give an example of this. Ursuvius has a 50% skull damage reduction. Of course, if you're using Sentinel, you'll have Rock Solid and you'll have Vanguard, but, well, you know, if you have it leveled up enough. We'll go ahead and take this. I'm going to go ahead and take this purple. There we go. So that we can blow things up immediately. We'll do this. And blow things up. Kapow! Get lots of mana. Kind of want to cast this, but I'm going to do this instead because it's better. There we go. One more time. Oh my gosh, does it self-enchant? Does it self-enchant? It self-enchants! Oh, beautiful! Oh. This will be a really good team for if you are doing higher levels if you're actually going to spend tears here. And since it self-enchants, you can just move it down here and get some mana more quickly for King Mikhail. Just saying. I'm not spending any money, aka gems, on this because I have it maxed out and I would rather spend my time doing something else and spend my gems on something else. Oh, look at the mana. Yay! Get some more mana. Whee! And we'll do this. Kapow! Yay! Oh, I love it when it's nice and fast, and I'm sorry for those of you that don't have at least one of these legendaries to make things go more quickly for you, but I really couldn't come up with anything to make it faster for you. I apologize. Anyway, if you don't lose any battles, as I said, and you don't lose any Val Ravens, you should be able to complete through round 4, except in very, very rare cases. And your total rewards will be 25 gems, 10,000 gold, and 50 Sentinel experience. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!